The 2026 Army Best Drone Warfare Operator Award goes to Sergeant Javon Purchner, 1st Cavalry Division, Division Artillery, Fort Hood, Texas, for the best time head-to-head format. Congratulations.
My name is Javon Purchner. I'm an E5 or a sergeant in the U.S. Army. I'm a 13 Fox by trade, and I work with 1st Cav Cavalry. Initially, I started out with drones as a hobby outside of the Army. I did some more research, found some simulators, different things like that to try out. And then once I started getting pretty decent in the simulator, I repaired my drone that I had at the time, and then got it back up in the air. And then back in August, my chief came to me and was demonstrating a detection system, and I asked him how it worked against things that were homemade or people made themselves, and kind of went from there and talked to the commander about it and had me moved up to Davardi, and now I work in Davardi at the UAS cell trying to determine how drones will be used in the future with fires. I really just love flying, and it was a competition. It was a chance to prove myself and show everyone that I am a really good pilot, and that it's just something I'm really passionate about, and it's really cool to see the Army set something up like that to get soldiers interested in the hobby as well. And I just also was excited to see how many pilots actually there were out there in the Army itself as a whole, and it was a really fun experience, and I had a lot of fun. It wasn't about winning to me, it was more about just going out and seeing my fellow soldiers as well. Initially, whenever I first started out in the competition, I didn't know what to expect. There were a lot of good pilots already, and then initially with the time trials, some of the times that I was seeing were making me a little bit nervous, but as it went on, my confidence grew a little bit, but I was still worried about those select few that were out there, and I knew that I would have to be prepared going forward. I've been flying as an FPV pilot for about the past 3.5 years, and I've flown all kinds of systems from these tiny whoops to 7-inch quads, 5-inch quads, 10-inch quads. So I think overall my well-rounded experience and the time that I was allotted prior to the competition was what mainly put me ahead of the other competitors. It's opened up several opportunities for me, as well as shed a new light on what what drones are doing to the Army as a whole. It's making me want to stay in and see where things go and offer any support and advice I can to any pilots out there. I look forward to seeing what the Army does in the future going forward with drones, as far as innovation teams, and then also just seeing how many soldiers out there really are going to become great pilots. If the Army is doing something you're passionate about, I really don't think your rank plays into it, because at that point, you're the subject matter expert in that field, and your opinions, advice, experience, any of that will be of value. So, have something like that you're interested in or about that's going on, then, offer yourself up, and, you never know what opportunities will come your way. It was a big accomplishment for me, and I was really, really happy that I'd secured the win for the 1st Cav.